What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 25 gameplay here. Got an online ranked match versus a random opponent, and this game is this is one of those games. This is one of those. This is definitely one of those games. I consider it a classic, but I'll let you guys be the judge. Also, you guys tell me in the comment section at the end of this game whether you feel as though this game is classical or not. I'm not even sure how, with the exception of calling this game a classic, if I had to use another word to describe this game, I'm not quite sure what I would use. But there's a very few things you have to pay attention to in this game. And reading the title, you probably well know what one of those few things are. As my opponent gets a nice catch right here on the right hand side, getting 16 yards with Jerome Simpson. Check out this right here, man. My opponent gets the first touchdown here, right? And I'm like, okay, at first I'm like, okay, he got a touchdown, cool. You know, it's a lot of times people score on the first drive on me because it's hard to figure out, what your opponent wants to do, what their tendencies are on one drive. You know, it's a random opponent, you never played a person before, and it happens. But check out this right here. I get to Arian Foster right here for the first down on 4th and 1. Decided to go for it because there wasn't that many yards to go, of course. Next play, I get a nice little toss. Well, actually, I don't get a nice toss. Well, I get 1 yard. I'll take it. 1 yard is better than negative yards. 3rd down and 9. I'm trying to find someone open. I see DeAndre Hopkins, man. Great catch on DeAndre Hopkins' part. Getting big game, getting the first down. That was a big catch. But as you can see right here, I'm just trying to, do a little bit of everything. A little bit of pass, a little bit of run. This mixing things up a little bit, trying to confuse my opponent. Sometimes I run the ball twice, then I pass it twice. Then I run the ball, pass the ball, run the ball, pass the ball. Just trying to do anything I can possible to throw my opponent off. 3rd down and 10 right here. I'm on the run, so I decided to try to throw it right there. I don't get no I don't get no reaction from the wide receiver, but good thing it didn't because I don't think that pass was catchable anywhere, and it might have been picked off had it not get hit as I was throwing it. But check out this, right? That was my bad right there. I should have died a little earlier. I thought I had him. But look at this, man. First play from the line of scrimmage on his next drive, he gets a score. He gets a touchdown, making the score 14-3. So now I'm down 11 points. All right. So after that happens, I'm like, okay, this guy. What I noticed is that this guy had, I think it was 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, and 3 tight ends. I believe that was a formation. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that was a formation. I don't know what playbook it is. I didn't look at the playbook as he was doing it. But I did see that play before. I had seen that play before, but the guy that ran it before, it worked very well too. But he only did it like 2 times. He only did it 2 times. So, in that particular game, of course, a guy only does a play like 2 times. I didn't really, you don't really think about it. You don't think you would run into something like that again. Even though I saw it, even as I get that 4th down and 8, even though as I saw the formation, and when this is the guy I'm talking about before, when he ran it the first time with that same formation and that same line, the way it was lined up, the way my opponent scored on me just now, as I tried to get a touchdown right there, but unsuccessful. I said, okay, this play right here can be kind of deadly. I was like, man, if he keeps running this play on me, this is going to be a problem. But this guy right here, he kept running the play. This guy in this game right here, he kept running the plays. I kick another field goal right here. I'm still at that phase where I feel like it's stoppable. But this play was just, and on top of that, he has the best running back in the game. Pretty much most people say the best running back in the game. It was just tough. He would do it on the left-hand side too, right-hand side. Spin moves. Look at this, man. I dive, missed him right there. So some of the dives were kind of my fault, but man, I'm just missing them, man. And I'm like, man, this is crazy. I'm like, I can't go down 21-6. If I go down 21-6 with this guy doing this, he did it for the rest of the game. He does this for the rest of the game. I'm like, man, if he keeps doing this, it's just like it's seemingly impossible to stop. I'm like, man, I can't stop it. So I'm like, man, I'm not sure what to do if he keeps doing this. After he scored, I'm like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So right here, I'm thinking I'm a little desperate right here. It's only 17 seconds to go in the half, but I'm like, I gotta find a way to get down the field. So I throw it to Arian Foster right here. I thought I had a step on him, but I didn't. Even though I tried to get it right there, I was unsuccessful. 3rd down and 1. I hit the boy Martin right there, and he drops it. He will drop that every now and then. I played with the Texans to know that he will drop that every now and then. 4th down and 1, I started to get to Owen Daniels, who I believe had 7 catches in this contest. And I was like, man, let me see if I can try to move the chain. I did that. Usually I probably just throw a heave or maybe even punt in that situation on that 4th and 1 because I know it's great going to the half. But I'm like, I had to do something because I at least try something. I'm like, man, if I can at least maybe get some type of lucky touchdown or something to keep me within range of winning the game. So now it scores 21-6. I do get the ball at half, and I'm thinking to myself, man, this is going to be a long half. This is going to be a long half. I'm thinking to myself, I'm not even sure how I can come back in this game. I'm not even sure. Of course, I'm not going to give up, though. I'm very confident. I hit Martin again, man. Martin had, I think he had 5 or 6 catches in this contest, man, at 98 yards. He was a big help as far as me doing something in this game. I get the ball to Arian Foster right there, and I end up getting a touchdown. So I get a score. But check out this right here, man. Check out this, man. This is not too big of a play, but look at this, man. I decided to put this play on here because this was a nice run, man. Very nice run by my opponent, man. Great job. So he gets to the 50-yard line. He does again, man. The same formation, the same play, man. It's just tough to stop, man. So what I'm starting to do now, I'm starting to bring my safety. Actually, I'm a user in the safety now. I usually use the linebackers, but I'm using it in safety. I'm trying to get closer to the, to the line of scrimmage to try to force him to maybe pass it, or maybe I can get a couple tackles in the backfield, which I actually kind of do. Get a couple tackles in the backfield and force him to either kick a field goal or turn the ball over or something. And I end up forcing him to kick a field goal, and he misses it. So I'm down 8. I'm like, okay, I have a chance to tie the game and see if I can take advantage. I hit Hopkins right here. Hopkins had 8 catches for 82 yards, I believe it was, in this contest. Next play, I get to the boy Arian Foster. So now I'm starting to get a little bit more faith and a little bit more confident in my ability to catch up on this guy. I know I can score on him. Scoring on him is not the problem. Just stopping that offense is what the problem is. I get a nice 3rd down and 14 right there. Andre Johnson catches a big catch right there. Arian Foster getting in on the farm right there, getting a nice carry right there for a couple yards. He had 17 carries in this contest for 75 yards, I believe it is. I tried the end zone right there, and I luckily got my opponent to drop the ball right there. Next play, I see DeAndre Hopkins on the left-hand side. He left the curling route open, so I had to take it. So I go for 2. Can I tie the game up? Yes, I hit DeAndre Hopkins right there, and he tied the game up, making the score 21-21. So now, there's the end of the 3rd quarter, and this guy, he's still running the same play, even though I've stopped it. But I was hoping that me stopping him and forcing him to a field goal will make him be like, okay, I gotta do something different. But it's not. It's not making him do something different, because he just keep doing it, man. And this play is tough. It's tough to stop. It's still working. I still haven't figured out the medicine to stop this. And look at this, man. He gets a nice run right here on the left hand side. Gets all the way down to the 1. I'm like, my goodness. The next play, he gets to the end. Not Arian Foster, but Adrian Peterson again. Actually, it's not Adrian Peterson. That's the second running back. I'm not quite sure what his name is. He actually had 2 touchdowns in this contest, and my opponent goes up 28-21. So I'm thinking to myself right here, man, I got to score, man. Check out this, man. I get a nice little... Well, I don't get a run right there. I try to run right there. I end up getting -2 yards. 3rd down and 12 right here. I find the boy DeAndre Hopkins again come through big for me. I don't think he dropped a pass in this contest. 4th down and 4. I get a nice play right here to Owen Daniels, man, keeping the drive alive. Take a look at the time. Pay attention to the time and pay attention to the drive. Pay attention to everything that's going on in this drive, because this drive was one of those drives, man. So I get another play right there to Hopkins again. I usually don't run, but I ran this time. Right here, I hit Martin again on the drag route. 3rd down and 4. 1st down and 10. Case Keenum runs to the right-hand side. Almost gets a 1st down. Gets all the way down to the... He gets 8 yards. Gets down to the 42. Next play, I get a nice little run right there with Arian Foster. He gets me a 1st down again. Next play, I'm trying to find someone open. No one's open, so I decide to take off with Case Keenum again. I get 3 yards. I collect 3 yards. 2nd down and 7. Next play, look at this, man. I seen Hopkins open on the left-hand side. I'm like, oh my goodness. He was wide open. That was a touchdown, but I threw this a little too late as White gets another catch right there. 1st down and 10. I need a touchdown. Keep that in mind. Keep in mind that I need a touchdown. Keep in mind that the time is ticking. And play action fake right here. I try to get to the end zone right here, and I end up getting it almost picked off again. I got lucky. That guy dropped 2 interceptions. I got lucky. So I hit Arian Foster right here on the right-hand side on the 3rd and 7. 4th and 14. Big play. Can the boy launch pad 14-12 come through? And yes, I get a big catch right there. Next play. 1st down and go. I want the touchdown. I'm going into the end zone, but it doesn't work. I kind of get there. I call the timeout. Big play right here, man. 2nd down and go. 4 seconds left to go in the game. Who do I find? Owen Daniels. Doesn't quite get into the end zone, but he does step in there. I'm like, oh my goodness. Now, I feel like I had to do this. I know some of y'all probably going to be like, oh man, why did you do this, Launchpad? What was you thinking about? I feel like I had to do this because I could not stop that one play. I couldn't stop it, man. Case Keenum drops back, finds the Hopkins, and we catch it. Yes, I get the touchdown right here. Oh my goodness. Man, I get the touchdown right there, and I get the win. And at this moment, I cannot believe it, y'all. I can't even believe I won this game. I'm like, my goodness. I hope I don't run into anyone that does this play, man. It was a hard look at that, man. 15 carries for 276 yards and 2 touchdowns by Adrian Peterson. Tough game, man. Tough game for me, man. This is one of those. It's another one of those games, man, where you just don't give up. This is why you don't give up, man. I know some of y'all out there we'll probably get into a game like this, man. I'm going to hit that quit button, man. I can't stop. I'm going to hit that quit button. But this is why you don't, man. This is why you don't, because you just never know, man. Not just in Madden, but in life, man. You always have to feel as though no matter how bad things seem, no matter how much the chips are down, there's a way to win if you give your best. I'm not saying you're going to win every time. I always say it to y'all. But if you give your best and you don't give up, that's all you can ask of yourself, man. Shout out to my opponent, man. Much love, much respect. He actually only passed the ball one time for, I believe it was 18 or 16 yards. Just crazy, man. But shout out to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button for your boy. This is your boy, Launchpad 1412, and I'm out.